project of my career, which occupied about a year and a half. And we can go on and take a look at the first slide. Okay, that's the title. The phenomenon I'm going to show you has really been known for about 30 years, but not very well understood. If you, let's say this is a cancer cell, and you place that cell in the presence of a chemotherapy drug, and we're using vinblastine as an example, over time, and it usually takes around 6 months, the gene that's called the MDR1 gene, and because this is true in humans as well as many other organisms, becomes overexpressed and then produces the corresponding RNA, which then produces what's known as the P1a glycoprotein, or the MDR pump. Now this pump is a glycoprotein that localizes in the cell membrane, and it has the capability of pumping the drug back out of the cell against the concentration gradient using the energy from ATP. This cell will now be resistant to a wide variety of chemotherapy drugs because the pump has a broad specificity, and it's capable of getting the internal concentration in the cell down so low that the vinblastine is no longer toxic to the cell. So based on the prevalence of this phenomenon among cancer patients, this could account for as many as 400,000 deaths a year, because cancer today, when it's first presented in the clinic, is treatable for the overwhelming majority of patients, but it's the formation of drug-resistant cancer that ultimately leads to the inability to control the disease and of course, the death of the patient. So that about approximately 80% of drug resistance that's observed in the clinic is due to the MDR1 gene. Okay. It's been observed that a variety of different chemicals also interact with the pump as inhibitors. And the first one discovered was verapamil about 25 or 30 years ago. And this now blocks the pump and traps the vinblastine inside the cell. And now this cell is now sensitive to the drug again. It can build up an internal concentration. It's important to note that most chemotherapy drugs can kill cells at about 10 nanomolar. They're exceedingly toxic. So that this is something that works at very low physiological level. Okay, if any of you have been reading